Yo. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. I'm the C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city of win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city of win. Straight doing it, doing it. Yo, what the is going down? Nigga, you sound like a real bitch right now. The pound I gave you, I knew I shouldn't have gave you. Before you was a home, now you think the money made you a slave to the rhythm. Indention serving a wisdom. Clinton is the best, but I voted for Shirley Chisholm in a poetical prison. I'm visiting self for hours. Coward niggas get shanked for kicking. Pussy raps, radio is like COs. They try to push me back. I rip cats out of they suits, give them they hoodies back. I'm from the hood, we stack. Blackness, it's the sound of blackness. These new school cats is classless, influenced by rap shit, front money, but hustle backwards. I break bread with bras, they got their masters, and hypes that plaster. Lawyers that work faster, and young ghetto bastards became childlike with the way I style right and act. These children naturally react, respond to the calm. As a poet, I'ma last like a dime, cause I'm like that, yo. Up a dime without shit on my arm. You can't coerce the verse, I'ma rhyme when I wanna get up and rhyme. Some say I'm spaced like John Glenn, cause of the places I've been. How abrasive I spin, been through cases of Heineken. Return to orbit on some shit that's anti-corporate in a wild style. Or to gay rappers getting tortured for tossing salads. You imbalance, you rap about violence too much. I go on blind dates with mine, stay and go Dutch. And my shows, the law show up. They be thinking it's a hold up. So many hands go up, but with the band I'm colder. Money folder. You want a fresh style? Let me show you. I'm the C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city you win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city you win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it.
brothers, the Ari posse said, yo, Latifah, we can do this. So I paused and took a thought, then my brilliance I caught, and I agreed, cause I already knew this. Now you should wanna flex, cause I'm in full effects. Queen Latifah is 5-0 on this set. You've been begging and dying for somebody's rhyming to set you free. For God so loved the world, he gave you me. I'm coolin', teaching those needing schooling. And the mic, this mic in my hand, I'm ruling. So prepare your mind for my lifeline and meet the new queen of royal badness. Latifah has the spirit, so head for the water and dive into the wrath of my madness. Constantly I've been getting higher, causing you to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing you to run away. Some MCs are bold and arrogant, vain, and using each other to compete with. These subjects I pity, cause their minds are not witty. Like mines are right around and so delicious you could eat my likeness. So release all your shyness, just call me your highness, and dare to feel the wrath of my madness. Constantly I've been getting higher, causing you to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing you to run away. Word of mouth is always everlasting, and everlasting are the words that I bring. The ruler of the ring is Lord Ramsey, and music is made by Mark the 45 King. You tremble for my treble, you're begging for the bass. The voice is too vicious, the same as the bass. The crowds, they love me, the brothers give only hugs. The strings are fit, buttonflies fit quite snug. Is a bug, you know why? Because I'm bugging off the beats that DJ Mark is loving. So flex off the sounds that I'm pumping. I'm jumping with energy to turn your mind to gladness. Come on, just get into it, don't lie and say I've been through it. Feel the rat, the rat, the rat, the rat, the wrath of my madness. Possibly I've been getting higher, causing you to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing you to run away. The scene is mine cause I took it. I took it for the money and I took it for the fun. Don't step up in my face, you don't wanna feel the taste. Don't try to play me out, cause I'm not the one. Brothers on the bra strap, sisters clocking my sound. Why? Because they wanna be down with the queen, Latifah in command. I supply the concept for you to understand. For those who wanna bite, don't make me have to fuss. The only thing you get is the gluteus maximus. Suckers on the tip, you're loving me, you're living me. You're wishing one day that you could have this. Come on, you know the time, just be thankful for the rhyme and get up on the wrath of my madness. My madness. Constantly I've been getting higher, causing you to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing you to run away. Constantly I've been getting higher, causing you to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing you to run away.
If it's a rapper that can test me alive, nigga Elvis Presley alive. Dig it, I'm the best, I'm from SP and I know TMI like espionage. Met a chick named Leslie that said she impressed by Kanye West, me and Nas. It's that she wanted me to just be a vibe. In her opinion, I had the sexiest eyes. Asked me if we could kick it like Tabo, coast to coast, LA to Chicago, and she be at all the places that I go. Even though I got a housewife like Bravo, I said nah, yo, that'll be a problem. So please stop staking me out like 5-0. Boricuas in El Barrio, say Pensado, SL Diablo. That's cause a nigga hot like brimstone, so they gon' switch a boy like gym clothes. Ask me to pull it out like an ink drone, probably cause I spitball sicker than a syndrome. Now I'm saying, yeah, nigga, yo, I'm big grown. Hold up, 215 out on my own like Patty the Bell, rocking the mic like fucking Mandela, half Melly Mel. Yeah, y'all already know what it was. Come through, I already had a buzz. 215 up in this bitch stalking. Now I'm saying OG's in the room talking. Mind your manners, nigga. Yeah, we pull bananas, nigga. Yeah, and that's word. Hold up, I'm not the herd.
Yo, so tomorrow, got a special announcement coming on IG Live. Big announcement. Big, baby. Big. You ready? You ready? Tune in tomorrow. Turn on your notifications. You know what I mean? And it's time. Tomorrow, big announcement. Turn your notifications on. I love you.
C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard my well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city of win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard my well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city of win. Straight doing it, doing it. Yo, what the is going down? Nigga, you sound like a real bitch right now. The pound I gave you, I knew I shouldn't have gave you. Before you was a home, now you think the money made you a slave to the rhythm. Indention serving the wisdom. Clinton is the best, but I voted for Shirley Chisholm in a poetical prison. I'm visiting self for hours. Coward niggas get shanked for kicking. Pussy raps, radio is like COs. They try to push me back. I rip cats out of they suits, give them they hoodies back. I'm from the hood, we stack. Blackness, is the sound of blackness. These new school cats is classless, influenced by rap shit. Front money, but hustle backwards. I break bread with bras, they got their masters and hypes that plaster. Lawyers that work faster and young ghetto bastards became childlike with the way I style right and act. These children naturally react, respond to the calm. As a poet, I'ma last like a dime, cause I'm like that, yo. I'm a dime without shit on my arm. You can't coerce the verse, I'm a rhyme when I wanna get up and rhyme. Some say I'm spaced like John Glenn cause of the places I've been. I abrasive, I spin, been through cases of Heineken. Return to orbit on some shit that's anti-corporate in a wild style. Or to gay rappers getting tortured for tossing salads. You imbalanced, you rap about violence too much. I go on blind dates with mine, stay and go Dutch. And my shows, the law show up. They be thinking it's a hold up. So many hands go up, but with the band I'm colder. Money folder. You want a fresh style? Let me show you. I'm the C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city you win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. C-O-double-M-O to the end. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city you win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. Freak,
Jimmy Walker came to them and he presented a cartoon about 5 years before this. When the trailer came out, we saw it and everybody was like, no.
Netflix, yeah, you ought to be ashamed. Bernardo Shepard, yeah, you ought to be ashamed. When the original aired, not many looked like me on the screen. Black faces far few in between. A black family with a father was rare. Matter of fact, this was the first time Hollywood dared to have a head of the household married with 3 kids. A cinematic accomplishment apart from where they would live. There was James, Florida, JJ, Thelma, and Mike. JJ got real popular fame. Dynamite! In a heartwarming, hilarious sitcom with a father doing his best and a mother trying to clean up the mess. The oldest son was a struggling artist battling many hardships in the midst of making us laugh. Not an easy task. The only sister saw education at value. The younger brother was a militant little pharaoh. How can you do a reboot for this? If it ain't right, everybody gonna be pissed. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good.
2 roads out of the ghetto. So far, we have managed to stay on the right road.
Word. New cast members are rats and roaches, baby selling crack. Executives hoping that we didn't notice. Yep. Belligerent, bogus, totally unacceptable. Pardon even the visual arts, less than exceptional. Left the projects 50 years ago. 50 years later, they back in the same building that ain't there no more. Was in Florida, moving next to Walona, and Thelma's husband got a new contract. Show me where they at. Who wanna see this taking 20 step back mentality? In the projects crammed with food stamps and agony. They got an ulterior motive to paint our people as hopeless. The only brothers they wanna see get supported is Jonas. We're tired of the aroma you can smell in the slum. For it to be continued, do what was originally done. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good.
Welcome to the Fact soundtrack. Buckle up, here we go. In a 6-cylinder Chevrolet, leaning to the side. My wife as the passenger, going for the ride. It's 3 kids in the backseat. One in the baby chair, looking at me screw face, cause of the way I did her hair. Daddy hasn't learned to braid, teach a fella how to wave. Put your stocking cap on. Next morning, behave. I seen rain, I seen the thunder, I seen singles, I seen hundreds, seen money to burn, seen hardly a budget. Yeah, I'm black, what of it? Now we can't talk in public. Heard you had a Confederate flag tattooed on your stomach. The same civil wars going on, nothing changed. I got the eye of Agamotto like I'm Dr. Strange. You wanna rewind time, take us back to being slaves. How many of us are already lingering in unmarked graves? How many think to belong, they gotta be in some sort of gang? It doesn't matter, crip or blood, the blood still remains. The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? I find myself in a dark alley, almost all the time. But then I look up to discover I'm inside my mind. What if we couldn't see? What if we were colorblind? What if soul food wasn't from the south? How did it be defined? Why accept the term black in the first place? Does that kinda imply becoming one shade? It's actually a term created by the Europeans. Some don't accept the classification for that reason. Some see black as derogatory or outdated, reductive or otherwise an incorrect label. There was a slur, a euphemism, yeah, the N-word. It dates back to 18th century and is commonly heard. Next was Negro, next was the word colored. Each term a derogatory connotation insulting. Our demographic wreaking havoc on how we see ourselves. And if that's all you see, you can't see it as something else. The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? Thousands of families were removed due to apartheid, limiting African land ownership. That's not right. In 1913, you could have 7%. In 1936, 6 more, which hardly made a dent. When apartheid officially ended in 1994, the ANC became the dominant party. The percent was 4, assigned to new owners. Now that's according to land reform. 2015, they sought to give land to the black farms. But what about those taken from where they live and brought here, never to see their property again? A father's last name wasn't his. Go on Ancestry.com and find your lineage. They could have been part of the Greenwood District in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Before 1921, we had business owners in what was then called the Black Wall Street, until they burned 35 blocks so we wouldn't succeed. The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand?
The red, black, and green flag. Throughout history, flags have always been an important distinction for groups and nations. A flag is a symbol of group identity, esteem, and unity. A flag is considered a special component of a culture that holds significance to a people. The Pan-African nationalist red, black, and green flag is considered the universal flag of African people. It is falsely regarded as the African American flag. It is, however, the universal flag of African people that have a measurable degree of consciousness. It is recognized as a symbol of black consciousness and should not be limited to just Africans in America. It represents solidarity among people of African heritage that embrace an African-centered black nationalist philosophy. The idea represented by the red, black, and green flag is the idea of nation building and unity among conscious black people nationally as well as globally.
can hear that beat knocking, baby, that's my heart. Appreciate what you did, others tore it apart. You put everything in place, made me press restart. And for that I gotta thank you, I'll rank you. One. In a million, I suddenly got the feeling after many years of kneeling, shedding tears, I could be dealing with a real one worth building a future with not concealing any motive she been keeping, which is pleasing. Exceeding what I'm dreaming, pleading Jesus, help me while seeking a woman, believing in Christ who wants to be a wife, speaking life, perceiving breathing as a blessing. God releases, cause he knows that we need it. I found you.
Soulmate. Not kidding, I have found my soulmate.
No joke.
Soulmate. Not kidding, I have found my soulmate.
Yes, you have. All it took was a moment to see it, less than a second to be it. No, I don't want it, I need it. Don't make me beg and repeat it. Please be seated. Check out my melody. Whistle while you work, feeling like a jerk. Obvious to me, she was the one. Opposite side of the coin, last piece of the puzzle. After all these years, I gotta know, where was you? Man shall not live by bread alone. And I was at the bakery 24/7.
Not kidding, I have found my soulmate.
Talk to him, girl.
It's all so good. Truly uncomplicated.
Simple and plain.
Unhesitated.
Check out my melody. Would you remember me if I left cause an enemy dismembered me and all it was a puddle of burgundy? This female fixed me like she took me into surgery with hope of turning me into more without the third degree. If neither one of us saw the real emergency, a lack of love would have burdened me for an eternity. It occurred to me that our heart was an infirmary for healing yours truly before falling and gurgling and circling back to every factor that determined when our union would go further, cause we caught each other hurdling without the past resurfacing. We took a path to purging by confessing or addressing problems before they worsen, and it kinda makes perfect sense. It got so intense after all said and done, girl, I knew you were the one. Yo, Laquan, peace.
Peace, Sam, son.
It's only right that we teach ourselves.
Indeed.
About ourselves. Because it's only us that can fix ourselves.
It's time to educate.
You know what I mean? Get your notebooks. Get your pencils. Take notes. Right. Ryan the Tampa with the temper tantrum, trample, travel. For example, change the God you dare to rob the beaches, empty wave, guitar piranhas, biting, dire poison. Finding jewels, you must be cautious. Girls encased in clams, shut down on hands who make their entries forced in. Meaning treasure the information causes power. So take a second to get it if you gotta take an hour. A disease is running rampant and got our people in handcuffs, incarcerated and captured and feeling lower than maggots. Analytical dictation, exchange for raw emotion. Using pens instead of pistols as inhibited range of motion. Continues to alter focus, thus I must be restrained. When one cannot express his feelings, there's a great deal of pain. And that's where my people remain, feeling comfort in captivity. Like anything over middle class is absurd, you're killing me. Disconnected from a perspective too ineffective to mention. Your attention to detail is only anal retention. Am I
This
wrong?
is why you don't try. This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is where you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 signs.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up.
This is why you don't try.
This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is where you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 signs.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up.
The Johari Sita, 6 Jewels, is a collection of ideas that were assembled to advance the thinking of black people. People of African heritage have been taught from a European frame of reference only. The Johari Sita is a good example of why we need to be educated from an African frame of reference.
This is why you don't try.
This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is where you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 times.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up.
This is why you don't try.
This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is when you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 signs.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up. See, knowledge borns equality that represents 6. And just like the devil, most still caught in the mix. Incarcerated concepts got you needing a fix. Damn shame, the blame come from uncomfortable pain. Not knowing a damn thing should make you feel lame. But all that can change with the heart of a warrior. Don't let the devil rent space in your mind, I'm warning you. Open your third eye cornea. Sunset set in. Time for you to wake up. Influence the masses. Time for you to shape up. Wide your dome and make it hard for them to hate us. Exactly what you get when you stay miseducated. So simple but basic and hard for them to face it. Black with European thoughts, we will erase them. Time to talk intellect and change the cadence. Cause an intellectual mind is so amazing.
This is why you don't try.
This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is where you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 times.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up.
This is why you don't try.
This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is when you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 signs.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up.
This is why you don't try.
This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is where you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 times.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up.
This is why you don't try.
This is how you waste time.
This is where you can't hide.
This is where you don't shine.
This is what you might find. 6 jewels, 6 signs.
My people are stuck.
Now it's time to come up.
1 2 2 jewels, 3 jewels, 4 4 jewels, 5 jewels, 6 jewels, yo. 1 jewel, 2 jewels, 3 jewels, 4 4 jewels, 5 jewels, 6 jewels, yo.
We have struggled under the burden and rigors of slavery. We were maimed, we were brutalized, we were ravaged in every way. We are men, we have hopes, we have passions, we have feelings, we have desires just like any other race.
Word to Marcus got me. Word to Marcus got me. Word to Marcus got me.
Most of my heroes don't appear, no stamp.
This is the life of a journalist, the life of a publisher, the life of an activist, a man who was one of us, born on August 17, 1887. The size of his father's wallet caused him not to be called peasants. The youngest of 6 children, his father a stonemason. 2 of the kids were his mother rose to the occasion to raise them like they were all hers out in Jamaica. 2 of them didn't make it, so they met the Undertaker.
Not much later, Marcus and his father were done. He would beat him over almost everything when he was young. Unfortunately, at 14, he had to leave school. The family couldn't afford it due to foolish financial moves. He started getting in trouble. He learned he lived in a bubble. When the white friends he had showed him that they didn't love him, they turned their back on him. They stopped playing with him. And this was little Marcus' introduction to racism.
Word to Marcus got me. Word to Marcus got me.
Most of my heroes don't appear, no stamp.
Negro is the man, we represent the new Negro.
a factory foreman in 1905. After moving to Kingston, 3 years later his mother died. Became a trade unionist, labeled a troublemaker. Got fired and found it hard to find work in the private sector. Involved with Jamaica's first nationalist organization, who worked to remove Jamaica's governor. Started campaigning to end the migration of unpaid Indian workers. Because of course if they got jerked, we should be nervous. With his skill of public speaking, he would enter competitions. Then in mid-1910 he traveled to Costa Rica. 1911 he started a bilingual paper, La Nation, and a paper called The Press. When he moved to Panama, he next formed the UNIA. 3 years later, and emphasized racial pride in Africa as the destination in which we need to go back to in order to be greater. Feeling like anywhere else, a black man is nothing major.
Word to Marcus Garvey. Word to Marcus Garvey.
Most of my heroes don't appear in no stamp.
Marcus Garvey.
We are men, human beings.
In 1918, with George Alexander McGuire, he co-founded the African Orthodox Church. It was thriving. The Black Star Line was established in 1919. Now these were vessels to transport people and goods overseas. Somewhere along the line he got married and had 2 kids. When he moved to America, Harlem was the place that he lived. Next he started the NFC. They had grocery stores, but the Negro Factories Corporation didn't last long. Not much later, he got tired of us looking bad as a nation without a banner, so he made us a flag. He would next form Jamaica's first political party. It had 14 points, but failed to get support from anybody. 1938, his family returned to Jamaica's border. Doctors claimed the climate would help out with his son's disorder. 1940, he had a stroke that would leave him paralyzed. He passed after a second stroke. Most thought he already died.
Word to Marcus Garvey.
Most of my heroes don't appear in no stamp.
They do not know what we are thinking. That is our own private business.
One of the most impactful influences on African-centered thinking is the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. The contributions of Mr. Garvey are immeasurable and cannot be understated. Marcus Garvey created the largest mass movement of African people in known human history. He was a Pan-African nationalist and was one of the foremost proponents of the idea in the early 1900s. The goal of the Garvey movement was to instill a sense of racial pride and self-worth in African people, and to build an economic foundation for the survival of African people worldwide.
It weighs on my spirit, think I don't hear it? I hear it almost every day. Put that craftsman out to pasture. Who cares what they say? They say I'm old school, long in the tooth, over the hill. Middle age with dilapidated skills, easy to kill. But who are they? The naysayers. Now I get it, okay. The overlords of the industry feel like I never obey. Can't say that I do, analyze that. What does it mean? Wouldn't you rather be a leader? They considered as green? Y'all are climbing the corporate ladder, cause making your pockets fatter matters. I'm fixing a shattered hope of those who really never had it. I've been internally battling since I lost my innocence. In a sense, the biggest battlefield has no witnesses. Despite the fire inside, one of the greatest went on hiatus. Till I listened to the songs I made on Spotify's playlist. Peep the unparalleled cadence, delivery and flow. Came out of retirement to teach these youngins what they don't know. Music is missing soul, substance, and a desire to grow. Some would argue that it is. For me, it's much too slow. So keep your mumble rap crap and stay trapped in your trap. You're spoiled rotten. As for my generation, we still got it. We still got it, no doubt about that, we still got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it.
Each move on the board with the bishop is quite accurate. Slick talk, the butter, the Beretta is what I smack them with. Mic precision, sharp, dashi flow, I split your cabbage quick. Going up against me, clearly it's quite damaging. You ain't been practicing, you hurried over trying to catch a win. Trying to swat a fly in mid-air, how you trying to catch a win? Your fault, your loss, apparently you ain't factor in. Wisdom pastoring, white gold tea like Master Chin. My bars put rappers behind walls, no Rikers. Come through and flood your whole block with over 100 bikers. Pressure beyond measure just for pleasure before Nicoletta. Nobody spit it better. Whatever weather, you could put up your cheddar. Make it ugly like St. Nick's sweaters. Stack bills to break a mill in the field to make a real profit. The diagnostic, I'm the prophet with the key. Locksmith, stop it, you garbage. Find a father, pay homage. Release the bondage from your highness and receive the promise. Bam, son, we rapping rappers up collecting ransom. Honest, now do the knowledge, I came in with Chris Wallace. Remain solid, embarrassing, who you say is the hottest. Red dot and bling blah. Clearly you can see
we still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it. We still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it. Still got it. We still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it. We still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it. We still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo. Come out with your hands up, don't make a sudden move. Unless you're waving a white flag and got nothing to prove. If God speaks silence, Sam's son speaks scream. I took the hammer from Thor, smashed the head of Hercules, stole the thunder from Zeus, turned Poseidon into fish food, plucked Odin's eye out, dropped it and made the earth move, teleported from coordinates out of the solar system, one that mirrors this one in the middle of a black hole. False idols as far as the eye could see were cracked into pieces, creating a masterpiece on a planet yet the masterpiece. War is in the forecast for the next 7 days. Meteorologists see a bloodbath covered in thumbtacks to post pictures of chaos, chronologically informing folk which landmass to stay on. Beware the typhoons tomorrow tearing through the coastline. If I don't get to Neptune and catch him with a clothesline. It's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo. King of the kaiju, Sam's son bows to no man. Not Conan, not a bunch of mean girls, not Lindsay Lohan, not Lincoln, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Clinton, or Bush. None of the 45 that helped turn this country to mush. Comb the entire galaxy, high and low, search hard. My knees bend only when I'm in the presence of God. Witness the upper echelon, litmus test from now on. The measuring stick of melodic composition proving you wrong. In fact, you're in the wrong field, like the children of the corn who should be in the field of dreams, waiting for vegetable oil to get fried, dyed, and laid to the side like a conch. By the son of a gun you wouldn't want to meet in the dark. Hawk, who goes there? The innovator, making spectacles out of spectators and your fan favorites. Wanna be famous? I could think of other ways. Keep playing with fire, you end up getting blazed. It's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful experience to have gumbo, and everybody needs to have it. Gumbo is basically something that people have fun with. They gather together in homes and they share a big pot of gumbo and just have a good time eating and having fellowship together. Gumbo.
Come on.
Heavy is the weight on my shoulder. Yes. Truth is what I have to carry. Can't just keep my hands folded. Even if I'm treated badly.
I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove.
The suspect was a black man between the age of 25 and 50, last seen with a Middle Eastern dot head, speaking Hindi, and a flimsy 3X dress, better known as a sari. But don't expect him to say sorry when his hobby's catching bodies nationwide. He tried to provide investigators with an alibi. Man, I ain't shoot the guy, I was fornicating at 10:09 on Tuesday. He would say to cover up his whereabouts after an altercation. Shorty invited him to wear it out. 11:53, he was walking out of a house. About 12:15, he was on his Macaulay Culkin, home alone, eating a TV dinner by the radio. Thinking why'd I go? Wasn't like I had something to handle. He went to the bathroom, she came back in a robe and sandals, telling him he had to leave. Don't you got somewhere to be? I had a good time, bro, but you starting to smother me. I had a good time, bro, but you starting to smother me.
Come on.
Heavy is the weight on my shoulder.
Yes.
Truth is what I have to carry. Can't just keep my hands folded. Even if I'm treated badly.
I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove.
And Pete, what he was dealing with, it wasn't feeling the fact he wasn't feeling her. He was feeling her but couldn't feel her up.
Fellas, you feeling me? So real of him, she reeled him in like a fish on a line. Took the hook out of his mouth and added him to a concubine. I'd be lying if I said he wasn't all worked up. Daydreaming, almost lost his job. Go to work for what? He wanted to work a butt. More communication was needed. Anyone could work a butt. Get what's under a hat. I ain't one of them cretins believing that he got gifted girls. Anyway, you ain't a girl, half woman, half pearl. Had him working on his body, bench pressing, doing curls. Being unfit will take a woman from fertile to sterile. On lock without a bail. In a clutch captivated, circumstantial evidence accompanied by allegations. His crime premeditated, he salivated while waiting, with a heart penetrated by an owl from Cupid. Come on.
Heavy is the weight on my shoulders.
Yes.
Truth is what I have to carry. Can't just keep my hands folded.
Yes.
Even if I'm treated badly.
I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove. Police went back to the Middle Eastern guy that they had earlier mentioned. He was the boyfriend of this woman who now had your full attention. His body was found Tuesday at 9:45. She invited you inside to talk around that time. She saw you at the gym, you both spoke now and then, and it was then that she devised such a complex crime. She was dating a guy, all the while dating this guy. Fell in love with the guy, but couldn't get rid of this guy. When she saw you at the gym, she said, let's pin it on him. And you could take the fall for killing her Indian boyfriend. She was flirting, it was working, man, she had you deceived. Even orchestrated an argument between you and he. Knew that you would be at the restaurant and wouldn't want to see her with another man. When you got there, she would leave. The burden of proof was kinda heavy, but it all added up. Well, except her neighbor being the one found with the gun to be continued.
Heavy is the weight on my shoulders.
Yes.
Truth is what I have to carry. Can't just keep my hands folded.
Yes.
Even if I'm treated badly.
I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove.
Heavy is the weight on my shoulders.
Yes.
Truth is what I have to carry. Can't just keep my hands folded.
Yes.
Even if I'm treated badly.
I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Let's go!
Devastate. Devastate. To your ears.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Led with leaders. Watch the whole world follow me. Let master motion, let it blast and grease. Reward or penalties, ways and actions. Upside down, too many wrong transactions. Communication is key. Followed by an actual action. Not just a mouth that speaks. You walk 9,000 miles with the mind of a lizard. Sunlight block only the Paris like a reptile. Cause your move is such, you so double Dutch, jelly wearing. Now where in your mind do you begin to start comparing while you comprehending? Watch what you add and you bring to my cipher. The doorbell ringing doesn't mean permission to enter. God cipher divine, can't you see the agenda? What's the true meaning of a member? Member, to exchange a member, then you a member. Well, keep your membership, my frequency resonates 360 degrees. Pay those fees, I trust and believe in my all I see. In certain circles you won't see me. All sorts of channels, Zero TV. Come show me a hero. What's next? LONS, classic material. Classic material.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Let's go!
Devastate. 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 To your ears.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Let's go!
Devastate.
Let's go!
Samson, inanimate objects, thrashing. Follow in advance, going hard, advancing. Moving massive in an industry that's rancid. My son got excited and told us
the disrespectful distributor with a disc jockey and dispatcher who could dish you in 2 seconds, but are you quick enough to catch it? I stand here to micromanage the problematic grammatic acrobatics that you thought was cinematic, but stuck more than cabbage, which left me post-traumatic. My head left in a bandage, stuck in the basement where I contemplated the attic. Seeds were planted, Pacific to the Atlantic. While the public panicked, erratic fanatics got dramatic, provided the wrong answers, left the field nomadic. Led on a wild goose chase like Smokey and the Bandit. While it was automatic for underhanded aristocrats to keep scamming, taking chances, dancing upstream like wild salmon. Well, my people pull out the cannon and start blamming. Tired of being treated like wham bam, thank you, mammy. If you waiting for me to write or say something that ain't banging, you might as well take whoever told you that could happen and hang 'em. It's draining, ascertaining the amount of traction you ain't gaining. You ought to be ashamed. Let me put it in terms for the layman. Black don't crack, your whitewash style is aging. And more wrinkled than a room full of prunes. I ain't staying, let's go. Devastating.
Revolutionary music, revolutionary music, revolutionary music, revolutionary music, revolutionary music, revolutionary music, revolutionary music.
I can no longer wait for the trumpets of Jericho because my heart beats the drums of Zimbabwe. I can no longer wait for the trumpets of Jericho because my heart beats the drums of Zimbabwe. They took away what was near to our hearts, then stripped us piece by piece by piece, the peace that was dear to our hearts. We exist within the realm of a broken drum, even when we knew there was none. No longer do we live in despair and fear what they told us Africa will become. So now hear the echoes of the drums from over the mountaintop that call us by name, familiarizing us with something that we seem to have heard before.
Revolutionary music, 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 revolutionary music.
More fire, flash a light to if it move you. Mash it up, select the will it on the 1 and 2. This is that international radical ritual of making superficial individuals analytical. Don't turn the other cheek, think of what they did to you. Took away the colored only sounds but kept killing you with chemical warfare to genetically limit you to a miserable shell of yourself. Ever so pitiful, in a moment so pivotal for people full of prospects, proving that progress is not mythical as the Loch Ness. Inanimate objects in the process of metamorphosis, quiet is kept while liable to riot, becoming talkative. So long live Asada, freedom for Momia. Remember Mega Evans, yo, I need a volunteer. Nobody's gung-ho now, huh? What happened? I'm rallying the troops, we just marketed as rapping.
Talking about grown folks music.
AMLINY631516. Take your pick. Just for kicks, let me get y'all up to speed on how it is in these trenches where all the girls just wanna have fun and nobody listens to that leather belt, penny loafer, slacks kind of music. Rationalize sophisticated facts kind of music. Chock full of topics for that mom on the grind. About to lose it cause the baby's in the backseat crying. What's the best way to unwind? Your guess is as good as mine. Take those keys off the dresser before we can ride. You gotta buckle up for safety. Relax, pop the clutch. Pedal to the metal, pedestrians can choke on dust. Get a couple bucks for gas. Now we don't wanna crash, right? I wasn't all that sure about how you went through that last life. Tired of the fast life? Wanna lower your post? Tell them kids back at your crib, don't interrupt grown folks. So let's go, y'all.
To a jam that we both once knew. To a spot that was made for two. To a time we had up to. Talking about grown folks, all about life. And all the things that we can't ignore. Like paying bills and the kids need more. Still life keeps opening doors. Talking about grown folks.
Take a load off, it's been a long day, don't you deserve it? If you're still trying to take the edge off, close the curtains. Clear your mind of all chores, imagine on four walls. Disappeared and the rest of the city was at a crawl. Nobody moved, nobody hurt, no doctor needed for a house call. Cause people die of natural causes in Suffolk and Nassau. No children mouthing off, no companies legging off. And no aches and pains linger with reason to play it off. That's unfortunately fantasy. The follicles on our face remind us of when the sky was the only thing turning gray. When they came, yes of course I put the blame on stress. Now that in my nostrils, eyebrows, saw a few on my chest. Had a little memory loss, started getting mature. Okay, no memory loss yet, yeah, I took it too far. Nevertheless, we should expect it while the years progress. A lot of cats that used to pop lock find it risky to two-step. Just watch me.
To a jam that we both once knew. To a spot that was made for two. Or two. A time we had a blue. Just me and you. All about life. And all the things that we can't ignore. Can't ignore. Bills and the kids need more. Still life keeps opening doors.
This is that manicure, full body massage kind of music. On vacation, hope I don't get vibe kind of music. With all these kids, I'm glad I got a job kind of music. Driving home, trying not to nod kind of music. Grown folk music, sent to disintegrate the illusion. Adults can only move with a U-Haul truck. Under 17 is not permitted without parental guidance. It's intended for a mature audience, not yet old timers. Too old to act a fool, sit down and enjoy the scenery. Reorganize your schedule, lounging is far and few between. Your obscene, daily routine, create a clean slate. We all need time for ourselves, come on, for Pete's sake. Avoid that early grave, unafraid to move forward. It's too often that we look at the future as kind of morbid. As a child, I thought it taught you to chill, so I won't force you. There's no teacher like experience and no reason to argue. Sing this song, man.
To a jam that we both once knew. To a spot that was made for two. Made for two. We had a blue. Just me and you. It's all about life. It's all things that we can't ignore. Oh, bills and the kids need more. Still life keeps opening doors. Grown folks, let's groove. Let's groove. Jam that we both once knew.
Yo. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. I'm the C-O-double-M-O to the N. You heard my well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city of win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. C-O-double-M-O to the N. You heard my well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city of win. Straight doing it, doing it. Yo, yo. What the is going down? Nigga, you sound like a real bitch right now. The pound I gave you, I knew I shouldn't have gave you. Before you was a hoe, now you think the money made you a slave to the rhythm. Indention serving a wisdom. Clinton is the best, but I voted for Shirley Chisholm in a poetical prison. I'm visiting self for hours. Coward niggas get shanked for kicking. Pussy raps, radio is like COs. They try to push me back. I rip cats out of they suits, give them they hoodies back. I'm from the hood, we stack. Black fist, it's the sound of blackness. These new school cats is classless, influenced by rap shit, front money, but hustle backwards. I break bread with bras, they got their masters, and hypes that plaster. Lawyers that work faster, and young ghetto bastards became childlike with the way I style right and act. As children naturally react, respond to the calm as a poet. I'ma last like a dime, cause I'm like that, yo. Up a dime without shit on my arm. You can't coerce a verse, I'm a rhyme, but I wanna get up and rhyme. Some say I'm spaced like John Glenn, cause of the places I've been. I abrasive, I spin, been through cases of Heineken. Return to orbit on some shit that's anti-corporate in a wild style. Or to gay rappers getting tortured for tossing salads. You imbalanced, you rap about violence too much. I go on blind dates with mind states and go Dutch. And my shows, the law show up. They be thinking it's a hold up. So many hands go up, but with the band I'm colder. Money folder. You want a fresh style? Let me show you. I'm the C-O-double-M-O to the N. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city you win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. C-O-double-M-O to the N. You heard, mother? Well, boy, I hit it again. Official raw nigga from the city you win. Straight doing it, doing it. I am doing it. Freak,
kicking flavors. The Ari posse said, yo, Latifah, we can do this. So I paused and took a thought, then my brilliance I caught and I agreed, cause I already knew this. Now you should wanna flex, cause I'm in full effects. Queen Latifah is 5-0 on this set. You've been begging and dying for somebody's rhyming to set you free. For God so loved the world, he gave you me. I'm coolin', teaching those needin' schooling in the mic. This mic in my hand, I'm ruling. So prepare your mind for my lifeline and meet the new queen of royal badness. Latifah has the spirit, so head for the water and dive into the wrath of my madness.
Constantly I've been getting higher, causing her to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing her to run away.
Some MCs are bold and arrogant, vain and using each other to compete with. These subjects I pity, cause their minds are not witty. Like mine's are right around and so delicious you could eat it. Now there are those who like my taste, but don't consider biting. It's penalties for those who don't do right and just be reciting everyone else's words that took a lot of thinking. It's not a fault your thoughts are shrinking, but mine are growing. Yes, you know, like all the woman inside of me, despite what you do or say, and even in spite of me, brothers, catch my eye with little hijinks like eye winks, dying to have a lover of my likeness. So release all your shyness, just call me your highness, and dare to feel the wrath of my madness.
Constantly I've been getting higher, causing her to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing her to run away.
Word of mouth is always everlasting, and everlasting are the words that I bring. The ruler of the ring is Lord Ramsey, and music is made by Mark the 45 King. You tremble for my treble, you're begging for the bass. The voice is too vicious, the same as the pace. The crowds, they love me, the brothers give only hugs. The strings are fit, buttonflies fit quite snug. Here's a buck, you know why? Because I'm bugging off the beats that DJ Mark is loving. So flex off the sounds that I'm pumping. I'm jumping with energy to turn your mind to gladness. Come on, just get into it, don't lie and say I've been through it. Feel the rap, the rap, the rap, the rap, the wrath of my madness.
Possibly I've been getting higher, causing her to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing her to run away.
The scene is mine cause I took it. I took it for the money and I took it for the fun. Don't step up in my face, you don't wanna feel the taste. Don't try to play me out, cause I'm not the one. Brothers on the bra strap, sisters clocking my sound. Why? Because they wanna be down with the queen, Latifah in command. I supply the concept for you to understand. For those who wanna bite, don't make me have to fuss. The only thing you get is the gluteus maximus. Suckers on the tip, you're loving me, you're living me, you're wishing one day that you could have this. Come on, you know the time, just be thankful for the rhyme and get up on the wrath of my madness. My madness.
Possibly I've been getting higher, causing her to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing her to run away. Possibly I've been getting higher, causing her to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing her to run away.
If it's a rapper that can test me alive, nigga Elvis Presley alive. Dig it, I'm the best, I'm from SP and I know TMI like espionage. Met a chick named Leslie that said she impressed by Kanye West, me and Nas. Instead she wanted me to just be a vibe. In her opinion I had the sexiest eyes. Asked me if we could kick it like Tabo, coast to coast, LA to Chicago, and she be at all the places that I go, even though I got a housewife like Bravo. I said, nah, yo, that'll be a problem, so please stop staking me out like 5-0. Boricuas in El Barrio, say Pensado, SL Diablo. That's cause a nigga hot like brimstone, so they gon' switch a boy like gym clothes. Ask me to pull it out like an ink drone, probably cause I spitball sicker than a syndrome. Now I'm saying, yeah, nigga, yo, I'm big grown. Hold up, 215 out on my own like Patty the Bell, rocking the mic like fucking Mandela, half Melly Mel. Yeah, y'all already know what it was. Come through, I already had a buzz. 215 up in this bitch stalking. Now I'm saying OG's in the room talking. Mind your manners, nigga. Yeah, we pull bananas, nigga. Yeah, and that's word. Hold up, I'm not the herd.
I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby, baby. I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby.
And then I did this.
I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby. Everybody, I like to announce. Throw your hands up when we in the house. Yeah, this is hip hop, baby. I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby. And tell your girl that the tickets is out. And we gon' do it till they kickin' us out. Cause this is hip hop, baby. I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby. Live from the south side is one. Hide your gun. Representing Chi-Town to the fullest. Raps and bullets. See them rappers, they duckin'. When time be bucket in the kitchen, fuck it. On the sink, got my mama a mink. Think timing is the link, thought the game was extinct. Later, them jeans into slim and shaded. Brought her back from the 80s, now let's make some babies. Freestyle paid off, so Lincoln pavement. Now we can push more wits than slavery. Alex Haley of this rap shit, my roots is deep. You heard the bitch in you, yeah, I know what's beef. Let it cook and I pop like grease. You thirsty niggas can't stop my feast. I still love her, she be needing the dick. When it come to hip hop, it's just me and my bitch. What? Everybody say, I like to announce. Throw your hands up when we in the house. Yeah, this is hip hop, baby. I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby. And tell your girl that the tickets is out. And we gon' do it till they kickin' us out. Cause this is hip hop, baby. I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby. As I sit back, relax with Chicago on my back. Unzip the backpack, pull out up in the yak. I probably go to jail, but nah, that ain't me. I style crazy, your neck like Jay-Z, the black Kojak. I get money and won't post that. The rap photographer, the way the flow snap. Ron say, are you a philosopher? Yeah, I philosopher on top of ya. Everybody say, I like to announce. Throw your hands up when we in the house. Yeah, this is hip hop, baby. I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby. And tell your girl that the tickets is out. And we gon' do it till they kickin' us out. Cause this is hip hop, baby. I'm finna take it to the tip top, baby.
world peace or world talk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If we really want world peace, and we want it right now, we must make up our minds to take it.
Right now.
If we really want world peace, and we want it right now.
Right now.
We must make up our minds to take it.
Take it. Right now. Don't hesitate. World peace. You want world peace? World peace. Take it. Or world talk. World peace. World peace. World peace. Yo, a lot of people are under the assumption that peace is soft for something. We must begin to reprogram our thought from how we were taught back in school and on our TV screens. Strength is always mean, love is always soft, and peace is too peaceful. We all are equal. Sit back and read the papers about the murderers, thieves, and rapists. We depend on police for justice. But when do we say enough is enough? Right now, and call their bluff. It's not a matter of fronting like you're tough. It's a matter of taking yours and living universal laws. Cause those laws cannot be bribed, nor tamed or paid on the side. You must come correct and walk straight. More love, less and less hate. When you walk with authority. Tell the negative people don't bother me. Move your face away, I ain't with it. In a minute, I'm gonna hit it.
If we really want world peace, and we want it right now, we must make up our minds to take it.
Right now.
If we really want world peace, and we want it right now,
or world
we must make up our minds to take it.
Break it down. Take it. Yeah. World peace. Yeah. Come in.
Miss Donda, you running to my mama, please tell her I said say something. I'm starting to believe ain't no such thing as heaven's trumpets. No after over, this is it done. If there's a heaven, you would think they let you speak to your son. Maybe she has in the form of a baby's laugh I heard passing by in a stroller, reminding me, hey, keep rolling on, no. Maybe she has with the prick of a blade of grass I've been laying on way too long. Got me itchy, got up and roamed a little more. Miss Donda, you see my mama, tell her I'm lost. You see she'd always light a cigarette, we talk, I would cough, exaggerating a little bit so she get the point, trying to get her to stop smoking. I would lead and fire up a till I quit, started back up again. 20 years later, all that time y'all thought were high, thought I was crazy. My mom, she ain't cut no corners, got me back on track. I don't miss her overstepping, but do miss her showing 7 civilian life. Miss Donda, you see my mama whisper her this. The real reason I was geeked to go to church must confess. When y'all grown-ups would be in Bible study, that girl helping me with my homework, her and I were so pure and so spirit spinning and dirty, so on and so on. We hope that no one heard it. Shh. And to this day, I think her mama knew, but let us explore. Miss Donda, you see my father, please ask him why. He never married, always smiled, but was he happy inside? Because I carried my mother's name, did he carry shame with him? I'm sure she did it out of spite, was her decision at birth. She probably would hurt. Poor baby, 2 young people with different views, a lot for a young lady. No coincidence, they both passed away from heart conditions. There's a dissidence at play, dad and mom do hard division. 3,000, poster child for big raised by their mothers. I'm supposed to smile as if God knew that I would be trouble. Keeps me around for what I don't know, but I do know that it's crucial that we do so pronto. I don't know how much long though.
Record, I be asking the masses to tune your hearts to me. I represent intelligent niggas that grew up harshly, but lately I've been questioning, second guessing whether or not I've got something to offer since I done eluded poverty, or has the money watered me down? That truth is hard for me. Like the second time I got cut from the junior varsity, fighting back tears, I promised to switch gears and said to myself, whatever you do, you won't do it partially. From this day forward, I move with a new ferocity, Ferrari coupe velocity, a fail-proof philosophy. Success is in the effort, so if a nigga tried his hardest, I'm at peace knowing God ain't dealing in this group of cars for me. Some people say that I'm running third, they threw the bronze at me. Behind Drake and Dot, yeah, them niggas is superstars to me. Maybe deep down, I'm afraid of my luminosity. So when you see me on red carpets, I'm moving awkwardly, posing all nervous, afraid of the judgment. And the thought of showing too much of my day is repugnant. I be keeping my kids away from the gaze of the public, cause these days it feel like hate is their favorite subject. Fuck it, attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK aimed at your brain, violated, I bust it. I don't play when it come to family, that's one thing I refuse. Pimping they kids out for views or just to be in the news can never be me. I piss in the celebrity tea. God with me on this record, this is Heaven's EP. The tale's official, the best nigga breathing, it just failed to hit you. You couldn't tell cause you fell for the bells and whistles, and that's an area I don't excel. I'm from the Ville where young girls talk grown as hell. It's raw, never saw one person go to Yale, but every nigga that I know done gone to jail at least once, proving we the ones police hunt for the pains. We smoke 3 blunts the size of tree trunks. Too much hunger, it's no wonder these niggas can't keep up. So saying yes to a feature just means I'm about to eat lunch, bitch. I'm going for it, no never shall he punt. I'm the one and you can be sure. Speaking of beachfront, I'm kicking my feet up while I write this in somewhere tropical. Supposed to be relaxing, this passion makes that impossible. Supposed to be relaxing, this passion makes that impossible.
got the lyrical assassin, the black pack and the back passing. That future flavor, they savor, they got them broadcasting. The diamond cut fader, that chocolate Laura Croft, Tomb Raider, real estate trader and crusader. Now who's greater? My predominance along with confidence tells me that it's needless that I respond to this. Camouflage my prejudice, get ahead of this. I might still have some change for you derelicts. I see through some people, it's a gift that was inherited. The rain came for the passion and pain, yo, I buried it, cause stress kills. And how do you maintain when you worrying me? I lace them trees with tracks into CDs and wax, so you know it's a BKTA, yo. To claim a spot when I was rising to the top, I kept it neat so hold the rocks since they could feel it when it's hot. The shock kept them swerving and slurring, it's reoccurring, observing the selflessness, the blistening, the murders.
I gave you revolutionary music, the 12-step program, instructions on dogma that explain to you who I am. The demolition man, cryogenically frozen under a maximum holding facility until the seal was broken. When the door opened, what I saw looked nothing like a man. I needed ibuprofen for the swelling in my hand. After 30 years of sitting awkwardly inside a can, now I could finally see where I stand. In God's plan, it was all part of the process. I had to be unconscious in order for him to lock into a part of my subconscious, so logic wouldn't interfere with a clean heart to embark on the task set before me. You will all witness before long the four forms of conquest, war, famine, and death, to the likes of which I was meant to warn you in depth. Does the elephant in the room translate to impending doom? Well, it hasn't happened yet. I don't know how soon. Prepare.
Follow the process. You a little league, not a pro yet. Who you gonna protect? I be the rapper, rip the apple out of your neck. Sit with the magi, close down the vortex. Forearm like Gore-Tex, house like Skeletor. Vultures round the fortress, in sync and inconsistent like 4X. Kicking your door, hand a sacral like corset. Reiki master, bring a table to your doorstep. You want my wiring, I'm plugged in and cordless. Beauty, abundance, how a day is gorgeous. Love back to you, to your boundaries and borders. I'm filling up my orders, only giving out but not to lead you to the slaughters. To sit with the pigs with different color wigs. Food, clothes, and shelter, living off the grid. Is not for you to be the troll under my bridge, yeah.